President Obama's visit to Flint today was inspired by a letter from an 8-year-old girl. Mariana Copany told him she's been doing her best to speak out for all the kids affected by the water crisis, and today that letter paid off. One of the strongest messages he sent is that it's time to stop the blame game. President Obama and Governor Rick Snyder want to talk about the work that's being done in Flint and what's left to accomplish. Members of Michigan's congressional delegation have said the finger pointing is making it almost impossible to generate support to send the money that Flint desperately needs. They're hoping this trip can get past that and get everyone pulling in the same direction. President Obama reassured people that he was there to help solve the crisis. Fox 47's Nicole Chadwick was there as he spoke to almost 1,000 people at Northwestern High School.
Can I get some water?
President Obama spoke to cheers and thanks from hundreds of people in Flint.
I also wanted to come here, though, to tell you that I've got your back.
8-year-old Mari Copany wrote him a letter asking to meet with him in Washington.
I would have been happy to see Mari in Washington. But when something like this happens, a young girl shouldn't have to go to Washington to be hurt. I thought her president should come to Flint to meet with her.
He promised to keep an eye on the water crisis and local leaders until the water is clean.
I will not rest, and I'm going to make sure that the leaders at every level of government don't rest until every drop of water that flows to your homes is safe to drink and safe to cook with and safe to bathe in, because that's part of the basic responsibilities of a government in the United States of America.
He thinks the crisis got so out of control because of an us and them mindset, which many Flint families blame Governor Snyder for. So much so that the governor was booed off the stage during his introductory remarks. President Obama confirmed that the filtered tap water is safe to drink unless you're pregnant or a child under 6, and he promised that even though facing the after effects of lead poisoning, early action and treatment can make a big difference.
You should be angry, but channel that anger. You should be hurt, but don't sink into despair. And most of all, do not somehow communicate to our children here in this city that they're going to be saddled with problems with the rest of their life, because they will not. They'll do just fine.
In Flint, Nicole Chadwick, Fox 47 News.